Everything about that is bad. Gotcha. Right? Is that one of those things that doesn't work on PC that does on console?
どうしてもあなたに愛してるって伝えたくなって連絡してみたの。あ、いいニュースよ。もうすぐ家に帰れることになったの。待ち遠しいわ。この子守みたいな仕事を。
One of those frame rate related issues.
旦那さんに会いたい。寂しいわ。もう仕事に戻らなくちゃ。愛してるわ、いいさ。早く会いたい。離れていてもあなたを思ってるから。
That's true. That is true. All those frame rate related things are just ridiculous. There's so many of them that like so many things that I feel like we've seen that are probably because of that. Like the weird jack skip at the beginning, or what was his name? Reindeer Bill's early phone ringing in the first safe room.
Yeah.
Like all that crap. I feel like it has to be related to the same stuff. But I don't know. I just don't know. I think it's funny that they have to lower their frame rate to get back in from the out of bounds. Well, to get back in safely. That kind of cracks me up a little bit. Alright. There we go. My controller felt very strange in my hand for a moment there. I swear the left analog stick's got something going out on it. Like, the run works, clicking L3 works, but it feels like it's not doing anything. Yeah, that's probably going to be something we're going to see a lot of from PC runners. How do I get back in? I can't. Every time I do what you do, I'm just floating. Change your frame rate. Limit it to 60. I'll have to try it out on my computer. See if it has that problem. I'm sure it does. But then again, I haven't had any of the other frame rate related problems that most of the PC guys have had. Maybe it's because my PC is just adequate enough to not be like super high end or super low. All right. No stupid Mia issues. It's all Mia tonight. All my guest house problems stem from Mia. And the one time that I accidentally went straight to the fuse. You just gotta get past me. Yo, thanks, man. Get some rest. If I get a PB, you'll see it in the morning. Well, morning your time, I guess. Or afternoon, shit, it's already like decently into the morning where you live. I don't know. Alrighty then. I feel like that skip used to be more difficult to me. For some crazy reason, it always felt more difficult skipping that body. Now I'm like, what do you mean that was hard at any point ever? Telling you, 542. It doesn't matter what I do. Always 542.
大丈夫か
どうしてここにいるの？
どういうことだ君が呼んだんだろ
違う、私じゃない。私が
If I could be like that consistent with a decent guest house overall, that would be awesome.
あいつ他に誰かいるのか一体何があった
あいつが来る。早く逃げないと。
あいつ
今すぐ逃げるの、早く。
どこに行く気だ
安全な場所よ。
説明してくれ君は3年も行方不明だった
3年ももうそんなに経ってしまったの。
Alright. Let's get through the auto scroller. It's the most boring part of all of this.
後にして。まずはここから
I
出ない。
actually prefer the 2-minute long black load screen over this auto scroller. Like, no joke. I prefer that load screen at the end of the in the past ship stuff when you do the movie skip over this stupid auto scroller.
いや説明してくれ
I hate it that much.
私じゃない。私は知ら
And
ない
it's。probably because it's longer than the 2-minute load screen.
ちゃんと話してくれ
私が知ってることはもう全部話したわ。
At least during that,
こ
like,
っちへ行きましょう。
I don't know, I can do stuff.
ミヤそっちで合ってるのか
This is just...
あの一家が食事を運んできたから覚えてるの。
Alright. Man, I was pretty happy today, actually. I finally got to, Yeah, that's... that's what I'm talking about. When you get to the end, like on the ship,
ここだわ。
loading into the tape, like after you put it in the VHS and you take your time to get to it, that part sucks a little bit. But when you, get to the end of that and you skip that cutscene,
間違いないわ。
on PS4, that load screen's like 2 minutes long.
なくなってる。なくなって
I think it might be just under it, or it might be just over it, actually. Because the PS4 loads however the hell it wants to. It takes as long as it wants to load. I had it right on the head there. But yeah, PS4 and its load screens are just bad, man. If you watch the the Xbox One compared to it, and like I have like a first edition Xbox One, you know, like a day one edition. I don't have the One S or the One X, either one of those. Just a basic Xbox One. Every load screen's much quicker. I think that ship one in particular is like 30 seconds faster on the Xbox One. And then it's all just ridiculously fast on the PC. It's kind of sad.
Mia, use it.
But no, I was gonna say, I was pretty happy today. I got to check out. Yo, Vano728, welcome back to the stream, man. Hope you've had a awesome time since last time you've been here. Hasn't been too long. But yeah, I got to finally watch the Celeste race from SGDQ, and that was awesome. That was a hella good race. And I rewatched the SM64 race because that was just good. But the Celeste run was awesome. I thought it was really cool that the developer for the game was on the couch with them. I thought that was kind of cool. I want to go see the task run that they did. I'll take that 2-hit. Because I got to see like a small clip from the task run, and I was like, oh, good God. This game's probably ridiculous on tasks. Yeah. The race was amazing though. Getting to see two people like at that high skill level. I mean, like, I'm shit with platformer games. I admit this all the time. And I mean, like, I'm not the worst person ever at them. I'm just not as good as a lot of people. I played the crap out of that game, and I don't know, it was somewhere around like 900 or 1,000 deaths when I finished it. And they beat that entire game in the amount of time it took me to get through like one level. There we go. Don't want to do that one like half step too early. That would have been all kinds of bad. Because if you retry before you reach that little spot with the autosave icon, it sends you all the way back to before you see me crawling up the stairs. You don't want to lose that kind of time. That one kind of sucks. But yeah, I still want to catch that task run because I think that'd be great. I also I want to catch the Cuphead run with Mexican Runner because Cuphead's awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of playing that one too. All these platformers, and I love platformers. Just bad at them. I wish I was good at them. I'd consider, you know, speedrunning some of them if I was decent at them. I'm just not. Also, I just like was thinking Autobots, like they're Transformers or something. Totally just crossed my mind there. I was like, wait a minute, Autobots. Alright. That's enough of this guest house tonight. Get to Mia. Let's have a good Mia too, please. None of this craziness we've been doing. Yo, Sarthex! How's it going, sir? Of course I'm not gonna get a good one. I feel like I'm gonna get this last hit and it's gonna be... We're gonna keep going. Oh, I'm doing fine. I wish I had a better time here, but I don't. Just been having a rough go of it on this night of runs. The background, you're talking like the green screen background here, that's just I don't know, I made that one night. That was weird. Oh, the hardware? Yeah. Yeah, at some point I'll upgrade my PC a bit. I'm just not to that point quite yet. It runs well enough. Yes, that was what he was talking about. Because I was telling him I was going to try to figure out how he's doing it. Like, I need to watch how he's running it. Yeah. You know, that's awesome that you gotta run up there though, dude. If nobody else has verified it, I'm probably gonna spend part of my morning tomorrow doing that. Oh shit, I won't be able to actually. I actually have to go somewhere tomorrow. Either way, we'll make sure it gets taken care of in the nearest future. Oh well. Alright. If we have a good hallway here though, I mean, my current PB was a 1427 with a bad it was a bad hallway. I think I lost like 6 or 7 seconds on the hallway. So if I do a perfect hallway, we can save, I don't know, 4 seconds over my my PB. Even if I just do better in general, I can be at or better than what I was on my PB. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, Marge is great. Her voice is like super shrill though. I think he moved for me. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's what I'm talking about. As soon as I heard that damn shovel hit the ground, I was happy. Yeah, the hallway is ridiculous. I spent a few hours last week just messing with that part. I tried all kinds of different ways some that don't even make any sense whatsoever on trying to figure out that little section right there. And I've pretty much come up with, I now know how to handle just about any way that he moves. If he does what I want him to do or not in that initial part, I know how to get like the most ideal situation afterwards. There's like one or two positions that he can be in that no matter what you do, you're screwed. Like, I messed with him for a while before, but I have like a hell of a lot better understanding of him than I used to, because of just those couple hours. And it's because I was really paying attention to certain things I was doing. One of the important things about him is like, if you're trying to do the thing where you're going straight for the key, if you are too if you're too close to him and you touch him in the and you press up against him at the wrong spot, he'll grab you every time. I'll have to I think I still have some of those videos. I'll have to pull them up. Or maybe after the run's over, I can go back to that and I can show you a couple things there. But even doing everything I've done, I can't get the perfect hallway every time, but I can just adjust to whatever he throws at me. Yeah, sorry, I was telling Ross, I was like, between adding Sarah in, the lantern skip, and the new out of bounds stuff, I think that's damn near a minute that you should be able to save. It's not quite a minute, but it's pretty damn close to it. Yeah. The lantern skip thing is where you don't have to run up to the door upstairs in the old house to trigger Marge and her pit of mold to go away. I don't know what to call the thing. I've just been calling it lantern skip because he skipped that lantern trap. There we go. Right. Alright. I also have figured out that if when you go to stand up here, if you look at the top of the ladder as you are able to get your sight and then look it up and down, I messed it up there because I stepped too far to the right, but for some reason that almost always triggers the fast arm grab from Jack. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. And if we get to it, I have a slight route variation. Yep. I've been getting, that was like the first time I've really not gotten instant or instant-ish arm grab. But I've also been screwing that fight up too, so I don't know. I don't know why I'm having these dumb mistakes tonight. But I was gonna say, I also have a slight change on the route too, later on, because of the out of bounds. very, very slight. But it saves. I think it's going to save another couple of seconds. I'll kind of discuss that more when we get there. I was learning how to do this part right here with the less safe version of it, but I was having such problems with it that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna skip that for now. The time save by itself is gonna, the out of bounds time save by itself is gonna adjust for me here. Because how I've been doing the jack kite's been pretty consistent for me for a while. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, bro. Let's go. Get quick. Run. Stop this walking bullcrap. There we go. Got her out of balance. I love that thump 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 noise. If they can figure out a way to get those last couple shotgun shells. I was thinking about that earlier, and I think on 100% you'd be fine because you got to go back in that area anyways. So I think it would be like any percent new game that still needs to figure it out. And I really think that's the only category that kind of gets messed up by it. It sort of messes with your 100% route, but yeah, I know. I love that. I was talking to Ross about that earlier. And I mentioned it in chat a little, well, in the stream a little bit ago too. Alright. Come on, Jack 2. Don't be a dick this time. We're gonna go no matter what here, but don't be a dick this time, Jack. Nobody wants you to be a dick. That's what we want. And that is perfect. We even got the quick turnaround and all of that stuff. I missed a shot there, of course. I don't care so much. What the hell is happening? What am I doing here? I don't know. My menuing's off a little bit, but yeah, at least I didn't let him get to the damn pillar. If you miss that shot and you let him get to the pillar, it's bad luck for you. Because you have to wait through his animation before he moves after destroying the pillar, before you can do anything. I'm still getting used to the new menuing with the out of bounds. Like, I know exactly where everything's at right now, so I'll be okay. But it's not so rough. I'm just one slot too far to the right now. We got ourselves a good run here. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, got it all moved to the right place. Before I got the door to open. Yes.
俺に頼みってなんだ？それをやれば出られるのか？
It's like one of the fortunate things about the fact that that door takes forever to open.
この汚れを取らない限りここからは出られない。ミアも同じだよ。
直す方法があるのか？
血清がいるの。
I'm like questioning whether or not I put my cursor in the right place at the moment, but I think I did. I don't think I have a problem. If I didn't, I'm like one quick move away from it. I guess I'll just have to hesitate when I go to use the spider puzzle.
血清が手に入ればミアを直して帰れるんだな。
Yeah, because it should be in position like middle level on the third one in from the left.
母さん。
Well, first empty slot. All right. Okay. Thank you for paying attention. Console strats coming up. There we go. That was a long one. Haven't had a long load screen in a while. It's been quite a while. But more reason to keep this damn pausing out. I still hesitated for a moment. I was like, I just have to double check it. I believe Sartex. He wouldn't steer me wrong. But I still have to look. Of all people, I don't think you'll be one to like force a meme on me in the middle of the run. Oh, now that I've said that though, one day you're gonna be like, oh hey, you forgot to do this, and then I'm gonna believe it. Right? If it was any other item, it would be one of those like, alright, I'll just try to use it, and if it doesn't happen, I'll menu over to it really quick. Anything on those damn shadow puzzles, man, like, they're so bad. Because it'll let you put the damn thing in there. It's just, it's death to a run. I'll take the whatever second and a half, 2 seconds that you can't put the item back in. For like a key or whatever. Missed him. Oh. Come on, come on. Alright, well, let's not meme Marge 1 like we did earlier. That was fun, but let's not do it again. I kind of know it. I haven't been worried about it yet. I need to soon, but I have yet to like be super focused on max distance on that one. Got her. Alright. Now March 2, don't go being terrible to me. Earlier, I failed March 2 because I did too much damage. I made the bug sack break. I've been doing that more often here lately, and it really sucks. Dtrix220, thank you for the host. Very much appreciated. Welcome to everybody that's coming in from that stream. It's wonderful to have you. I did that turn a little slow. I could have gone a little quicker. Oh, really? Tickno is like made some headway here lately. He has definitely jumped up there on those PC boards. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was a little slow turning around. I kind of got, I don't know. I probably am about a half second to a second slower there than I normally am. Oh no! Thank God. I thought I went too far. I thought I was about to get grabbed. I was about to be very, very, very sad as a human being. Oh, this is... no good. Oh well. We'll be fine. I can't believe I missed it. Yeah, I'm not on the Ross strat yet. I can't believe I missed it though. We'll be alright though. We should still be on pretty damn good pace. Because unlike the run earlier, everything else was going really well. Right. I mean, compared to my PB, the time that I've lost in this run is less than the time I lost in that one. Like, having a little slower guest house and that Marge right there is still less time lost than what I had in my PB. Plus we have the out of bounds that saves us some time. So when we get to the Lucas TV, we should be ahead of PB pace for like by a bit. I don't know why here lately I'm like messing it up because I keep making her bug sack bust too early. Earlier it was like before the jump back, so that sucked. And then that time I knew what I did. I didn't wait for the scream. That one made sense. It just sucks that it happened. I'll have to look at that when I'm running. Back when I was in the 132s, I used to make a mistake where I would drop down the backside of that pit. That was the worst crap ever. I'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, well, thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Yeah, that used to happen to me like a year ago. Another long load screen. It's been a while since I've had like actual like decent length load screens. That looks weird with the door open. That crawler skip looks so simple. It's a lot more difficult than some people think. I'm happy that that works. It cracks me up that that's the thing. It's not like surprising, but it does crack me up. So here's a little adjustment that I'm making on the route now. To save a little time. Do this first. That way you save a couple seconds by not running all the way over here after running all the way to the other side. Could have done that a little quicker though. That was weird. Never crouched with the thing before. But yeah, just that little change right there, I think will save like a second or two. The reason why I think it saves a little time is that running across that, you're spending that extra time going across twice. And it is, you know, that movement going across is accounted for somewhere. You know, and like I said, it's probably like a second, maybe two. I don't know. But, you know, any time save. It's a good time save. $43.12. Right? But yeah, like I said, I think it's probably just like a second or two, but you know, whatever. Alright. Obviously that Marge fight sucked. But we're still ahead of PB by a few seconds. Exactly, right? We started off like 3 seconds behind PB in Guest House, and we lost that time with Marge too. And we're still ahead by a few seconds. Missing that on Marge 2 is like an 8-second time loss, so kind of puts things into place there. What's going on, G-Horse? It's great to see you tonight. I love it. Alright. Let's get some good stuff going on here. We can make it happen. Be great. First 2 shots were good. Hate taking that one. Last shot was good though. I'll call it successful. I would like to have hit all 4 of those, but I'll take what we got.
Yo yo, パスコードがいるんだろ? そうだな、0814はどうだ? いや待って待って、0621だ。ああ待って違ったな、0514だ。やってみろよ。当たるかもしれない。
I can't wait to have you back in the game. Back to this one, bud. Gotcha. There we are. Let's just not get the keypad meme that I got earlier. That would be great. Missed my quick turn.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Decent. That molded fight. All as well. Let's not get the keypad meme I had earlier today. That would be ideal. There we go. Massive, massive keypad meme right there.
楽しんでくれよ。
よしいいか、ここらでちょっとしたゲームといこうか。と言ってもろうそくに火をつけて、それをケーキに刺すだけだ。
いいからやろうめ。
おいおい、いいさ。言葉に気をつけろ。子供が聞いてるかもしれねえだろ。どっかで。いやまあ、よくわかんねえけど。
Come on, come on, come on. Let me light my candle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This would be a ideal time for me to get the instant animation on Jack. Help save a couple seconds there. This is all gonna come down to how good Jack 3 goes, I think. Come on, come on, come on. Let's move. You're good, dude. Doing pretty good here. Overall. We can get a good Jack 3. It should PB. That's never a given, though. We all know how Jack 3 can be. Alright. Let's go. I like it. Yes, for the bomb. I wait for the bomb to drop before I grab it and put it in the wall. But that's only a console thing. That's not. It doesn't benefit PC at all. In fact, it's probably slower on PC. I'm used to him spawning. We're giving some Mia strats here. Super important. Gotta save Mia. You have to save Mia. Yeah, that's a console only thing because of sensitivity. Your mouse sensitivity makes it to where it doesn't matter what. Oh, missed that one. I'm gonna have to adjust for that. Yeah, didn't get the instant, but it still was good Jack 3, so I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll see what our time is here in a second.
もう終わりだろう。
いいさ、こっちよ。
Should still be ahead, I would think.
そいつに決定を使って。
お前、こいつを助ける気か。
I think we are. Yeah. If you don't have both of the items, he won't cut Zoe loose. Actually, like the dialogue's different too, and you'll know it immediately. I messed that up once in a run, and as soon as like the dialogue started between them, I was like, "What the hell is happening right now? I've never heard this before."
あと1本しかない。
Because she's basically just knows that you don't have it, so she's like, "Go get it right now."
一人分しかないなんて。これから
It
どう
sucks.
すればいいの？いいんだ。
Right.
逃げるなんて考えがバカだった。でもゾイ、もういい。二人ともさっさと行って。
Right? It's funny he doesn't just be like, "Okay, I'll get you real quick."
誰か治療できる人がいるはず。ここが
I guess they didn't want to give you like a reason why she doesn't run around with you.
助けを送る。
そんなのいらない。誰も助けになんか来ないくせに。
Well, we're on sub 130 still, despite the 8 seconds lost with Marge and starting out 3 seconds slower than an already kind of slow guest house. So, oh, as long as we can bring it home. He says it's just random. Like, it happens sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. So, I'm just gonna do everything in that order from now on and hope that it, hope that I can get it.
ミヤ、辛いのは分かってる。でも話してくれ。君が関係してるんじゃないのか。
I mean, worst case scenario, it won't do it, and I just get the same kind of kill I would have anyways.
あれは船か。どうしてこんなところに。
I don't know.
大丈夫か。今のはなんだ。
At one point, I was thinking about changing up the order that I did all those. Yeah, right. Scottish wizardry. I was gonna say, I thought about changing up the order to doing those eyes to the under eye first, the one on the back second, and then the one on the arm last, just to see what that could do. But I never actually tested that out. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
いいさ。いいさ。
Yo, Yassi Hop! Thank you for the host, and welcome back. Yeah, if we could force it every time, that'd be awesome. How's it going, Yassi? Yeah. I think Ross said he was doing it on PC too. Like, for time saver's sake. Could have been something else he was doing it on though. I can't remember. There's so many things we talk about that we're trying that I can never remember, like what platform it is that we're testing things on. Died in RE70 and Outlast. That sucks. Not had great luck tonight. I've had like some sort of crazy bad time loss in everything that got out of guest house, but I spent a lot of time in guest house tonight. That's awesome though. I really need to play that sometime. I own it, I just still have yet to play it. I've owned it for years, I think, actually, and I've just never played that game. Come on, come on.
家族になれるって言ったのに
一体何を言ってるの？
そう言ったのに
待ってよ。
Of course I was gonna get hit. Hate getting hit. There we go. Now we get to go back to the past. Have all kinds of fun back there. Get to not learn what happened 3 years ago to cause this whole big problem. Because they don't actually explain a damn thing. I feel like somebody at Capcom was like, hey, we'll have this in the past section so we can, like, you know, explain why all this craziness is happening. They don't explain anything. We get this where they're like, Evie got loose, but they never tell us how or why. They really don't. Most of the explanation for like a lot of what goes on doesn't make any sense either. Right? Come on, come on, come on. Like, it really makes me think, like, I wonder what team it was that they had make, like, do the ship section. Because supposedly every section was done by a different team. So, like, I want to know which team it was that was like, okay, so we're going to create this really small area. And, how about we go ahead and use that same space 2 times, but we'll like reskin it for one of them. I like it. Let's do that. Like, one version of it, it'll look nice. And the other version of it, it'll be all rotted and like bad and stuff. We'll make it like Silent Hill like. But not anywhere near as cool. That's the ship. I was like, did I hit the button? I feel like I didn't hit the button. I know I didn't menu. Of course. As soon as I get to a place where I can't menu, I get, you know, I remember. Because it would be too nice to have gotten my menu in order. Yeah, fast elevator animation. I'll take it. I was happy with it. It's working for me, I guess. I'd love no cutscene percent. I mean, that's a quick menu thing to like fix, but it would have been better to just already been menu.
もう研究所なんかに住みたくない。お家が欲しいの。だから私のママになって。
That right there is a spot where I see so many people like lose a bunch of time because they'll walk halfway through that back area before turning around. No, not at all. Not there anyways. There's some places where it sucks if you screw it up. The key is remembering that you need to fix it. Like, recognizing before you get there, be like, okay, I didn't actually get my stuff taken care of. I need to make sure I get there quickly once everything settles. Because even if you don't have your stuff menued right, like, as long as you know you need to get there quickly. You can. Thought I got the headshot on him that time. I usually don't think I do, but that time I was actually pretty certain I did. Arya. Well, that's no good. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of, with a lot of people what's going on is that exact thing. Like, people are too scared to, like, go just far enough. But it's like, there's that one, what do you call it? I can't think of the word. There's like a beam that's right next to the railing. As long as you pass that just a little bit, you can get turned around. But I can understand why missing it would make you be careful with it. I've never paid attention. Like, I've never noticed the audio cue there. I'd have to actually go back and listen to it. I start to turn as soon as I'm getting to that beam, I go ahead and start to turn. And if I see the watch come up, then I keep going. If the I'll have to listen up for that. I was gonna say, if I notice that it hasn't started going crazy, then I like turn back really quick, and it might lose me a little bit more time, but I don't know. But yeah, that is, I'll have to go back and listen to that sometime, see, like, try to hear it for myself, because that's one that I've not heard, like, I've not picked up on. Spent like 1 billion hours in this game. Still learning new things every day. Alright. Almost was set up wrong there. What the hell was I doing? At the last second I was like, why am I not putting a finger at all on the X button? What am I doing right now? I'm about to try to do movie skip without actually pressing the button to skip the movie. It's like spam and pause, or start, or options with my thumb. Not even giving a damn. Craziness. Just craziness. Right. Yeah, there's there's definitely a diverse collection of things that people pay attention to. Like, if you pick up any given spot, I'm sure that you could find a handful of people that do it completely differently because of just, like, they might have the same result, but the reasoning behind it, what they see or hear or whatever it is probably completely different. It's like that pillar in the guest house that everybody waits on for Mia to get grabbed. I know I can go before she gets grabbed. I know pretty solid what the timing is on it. I don't want to try for it anymore. Oh, the bot. I can't wait for the main dev for that to come back. He was in like a big car accident, so it's like, it's so bad right now, and he can't do anything to fix it. I know whenever it gets, like, whenever he's back, they're planning a full rewrite for the entire bot to make it to where it doesn't have the problems that it has now. Alright. Oh, so close. But so not close at all. One day I'll get the damn god door. Double hit. Of course I got the double hit. That's the only thing that crawler does to me is a double hit. He doesn't bother with a regular single hit. Why would he do that? Yeah, for now, it's just best if everyone announces their own streams. Because otherwise it'll be 3 hours before anybody knows you're doing anything. Alright. It is, not having to worry about all the instant death. Madhouse looks fun. And like I want to take a nail gun to my head kind of way. Seems like an interesting thing, but I got a feeling I would like probably feel bad about it after I got started. That's kind of me too. Like the movement is crazy. I really enjoy it. I'm hoping I don't get hit because I think I'll get red status. I didn't get red status, but that was like pure luck, I think. Back into the right. We got back into the right. It's like the tiniest time save ever. That's consistent as hell now. I think I can officially say I've learned how to force that fat molded to always be out of the way. It's official. I get it now. If you are... If you do the thing that seems kind of counterintuitive, it works. When you're coming up the stairs, so like, as soon as you push past the molded on the little corner there in the stairs, as you go up that last little bit, go to the middle of the stairs. Instead of being pushed all the way to the left, be in the center of the stairs as you come up, and then turn. Every single time I've ever done it that way, he always comes out. And I think it's because the position that he sees me at, he thinks he has to run over instead of just standing there because I'm close enough to him that he doesn't have to move. I think that's how it works. What I do know is that if you are in the middle of the stairs instead of all the way to the left, it always, every single time that I've done it, he runs towards me instead of stands there. And there's no way that you're losing more than like 100 milliseconds to movement there. But if he like stands in your way, then he you know, you can lose a second there, maybe more, depending on what you do and how you react to it.
その後はもう全く別人になってしまう。
ミアが送ったメッセージもエブリンの仕業か。
いいか、あの子はただ自分の家族が欲しいだけだ。エブリンが鍵だ。いいな。お前ならあの子を止められるはずだ。
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I like all of the movement in the game.
家族を自由にしてくれ。
I'm strange too.
お願いだ。
You gotta do that a lot. A lot of how, like, we have to make stuff up for mouse sensitivity on console is strafe, like, that strafe movement.
イーサンを傷つけるのは私じゃないって言ったでしょ。
Well, Yasi, do you have
どうする気？
do you have
お前はママ
your
じゃな
camera
い。
acceleration at
そう
none?
言ったよね。
Because if you have camera acceleration on, it'll delay the movement. If you have it at max, like the camera acceleration at maximum, that is the slowest that the camera's gonna move for you, actually. The acceleration. Oh. No, hold on. Let me think of how to word that. You want it set to none, because if there's no acceleration, what that means is that as soon as you press left, right, or whatever with the camera, it moves instantly. The strong would put it at it hesitates the longest before it moves. They should word that a little bit differently. Yeah, that can be pretty significant for you right there. Yep. Yeah, if you've got it on strong, that's the worst delay that you can get on the camera movement. That's awesome. I want it on Switch, man. I so badly want to get that copy. I hope that there's a cartridge release for it at some point. I'm sure it would load better on digital, but I want that Sarah D. Come on. There we go. There's an idea. That's funny. Right. I was hoping when they like revealed their online that it was gonna be some like kind of Xbox Live PSN style thing. Of course it wasn't. It was all Nintendo. You don't have to be Japanese to get it, but to be able to actually play it, you do. Right? Oh, they were just booting everybody straight out of the game. They're like, you're not supposed to have this. Get out of my game. I love my Switch. I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything. I absolutely love my Switch. It would be nice to have some video apps on there. Absolutely. But I do. I love my Switch. Cause like the only one they have, of course, is like a service I don't actually subscribe to. I don't have Hulu. They could have gone with basically any other video streaming service. And it would have been fine. But Hulu was just ugh. To me. I don't know. Does it? I never got a Wii U. I bought the original Wii when it came out, and I had it for like a couple years. And I ended up selling it, which is like, I always hated that I sold it, because I'm not a person that like, I don't ever sell my consoles, ever. I have, with that as the exception, I have every one I've ever owned. So it kind of sucked, but it was one of those like desperate times kind of moments. But I was very happy when I got the Switch because I miss playing the Nintendo games. It's like mostly what I have on there right now. That was nice. I like that it had it and it was like you could hook your GameCube controller straight into it too. You didn't have like some crazy controller you had to go buy. Yeah, it's been a while for you, hasn't it? They don't do that for you guys on Madhouse. I almost went for my retry there. From, like, you know, first time you're in guest house. It just about happened. I paused it one night for it. I like paused it, I hit the button the first time that you press retry, but I didn't confirm it. Like, I realized what was going on as I was about to press it the second time. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's not right.
俺は本気だぞ。
やめろ、私に近づくな。
Alright, here we go. It's a big meme right here. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, I made it, thank God. That was one of those all or nothing moments.
お前が
Oh, bombless. It's completely movement based. And it ends up saving like time because it basically saves the time that you're not picking the bomb up. I only just recently started getting it again. I had pretty much lost it for a while there. Which really sucked. That was like the worst quick shot of all time. Not really. I know I've had it worse, but that was really bad. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. Right? You should see what it looks like when I try to quick shot on a mouse. It's hilarious. Yeah. Alright, we'll see where we're at here. I should be sub 130, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on, Horror? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, well, thank you, Yossi. Unless I messed something up, we should be sub 130. We had like a shitty March 2, lost that fight, so we lost 8 seconds there. When we started 3 seconds behind PB in guest house, so whatever we get, we get. And we got exactly what I expected. 129.57. Second console player to hit sub 130. That feels good. That feels good. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you all. Damn, man. I was the second one to hit sub 131. Had wanted to be that second one to hit sub 130. Damn. That goes to